guys don't see is when you go to these like creative functions, right? Like you go to these creative functions, there's a whole bunch of creators, people that have tons and tons of subs. It's a big ego scratch my back fest.
There's a guy over there.
Let me pat you on the back and
hey,
wow.
I'm gonna sit
Instead
over here with you guys. There's a guy being really annoying
how can
over
we
there.
be better creators?
He's like crouching and uncrouching constantly.
That's what
it's being really annoying.
How
I
can
can't
we make
hear
this
that
game
guy.
better? A part of the reason why Rec Room is such a unpolished game, has so many issues, it's so broken, is because of the creators. They have so much power to speak out and say, hey, this isn't right. Do they do it? No. I know very few I can count on my hand. And not all creators are bad. There's great ones. But I tell you, and I tell this story every time, because it's the truth. The first time when I started creating, not a single creator gave me any hello. They didn't. I wasn't acknowledged. You don't have to acknowledge someone, of course. However, human decency is to say hello. That's human decency. You don't even get that in this game. You are a ghost. Unless you are donating tokens to me, I do not care. Your life does not matter to me. That's how they see you. And it's unfortunate that it is that way. You think I like it being that way? No. Nobody should. It's sad, it's demeaning. We get enough of that in real life. You don't need it in a game. Last thing we need. When I was first starting off a creator, I can literally count to you. I can literally, I had some of the best creators I know, in my personal opinion, when it comes to their kindness and them treating you as if you are equal. The first time I ever encountered a bigger creator of some sort was when I did, when the club went to the Rec Room Creator Conference. It was the first time we had, went to anything. And it was one of our biggest things. It was one of my biggest events. And we were the first club to be at the Rec Room Creator Conference. I don't think they'll ever have one of those again. I was honored and I felt amazing. I felt like I accomplished something. And instead of the other creators being supportive, I was looked at as, nobody gives a damn. Oh, your little thing, who cares? You're not special. I have this, I have that. And I can only imagine what that does to all the other creators that are trying to be creators. I can only imagine. If you're actually trying to create in this game, the amount of pushback you get from trying. You're trying to be a creator. You're trying to put your work out there. You're trying to get connected, right? And you are rejected. Even talked about. That's a lot what happens. When I was a little creator, I had creators, bigger creators talking about me for no reason. Even now, I'm still a little creator. And I have people that I've never met that speak about me. And it's for every other creator. If you're a creator, you have people that will talk about you like, you don't even know me. You've never spoken to me. The word in Rec Room spreads fast. Oh, people talk in this game. The drama, the mess. If you spent a day in a room with a bunch of creators, my God, you can feel the drama.
Do you know how much drama my
room.
friends caused? Dude, they caused me to have a
all
broken
it is
heart.
Confrontation.
That's how
conflict.
much fucking drama. Like, they fucking made me lose my whole entire friends list. That's how bad the
really
drama got
is.
my friends. I had to leave them. Now me and them haven't talked in like 2 weeks.
I truly believe that.
I love this guy.
It is a privilege because we are the percentage of the world who has enough extra money or have good enough parents that can buy you a VR headset, or you have a phone, or you have a console to where you can get online, or you have Wi-Fi. That you can come online and create. That is a privilege. You don't need a headset. You don't need a gaming device. You don't need Wi-Fi to survive.
Is there a problem?
It is a privilege. It's not a need. It's a hobby. So people should treat it as such. And I say it all the time. Every day that we play this game and we do something new, we create history. VR is still very young.
Got a seat.
VR hasn't been around not that long. So every day that we create something amazing new, we create history for VR and what the future of VR will look like, what the future of this game will look like. And it all depends on us. And I always love to see people start creating stuff. I want there to be more creators, but creators that want to do it with quality. You're gonna build with quality, you're gonna build with integrity, you're gonna treat people with integrity. Because the one thing people forget is that the moment people start getting success, and this is for real life, they forget where they come from. You forget how you started, and you forget where you come from. This is a real life lesson. Never forget where you come from and how you started in anything that you do. You do yourself a disservice. You invalidate all of the struggle and the hard work it took to get where you are. When you just, oh, I don't know that person. I've never struggled. I've always been like this. Instead of using your struggle to empower others, a lot of the creators on this game use that to break
Bro, I had the
people.
right idea to move.
Which I can assure you this. I can assure you this. That half of the people that play this game, that have these buffed egos and stuff, their IRL life has to be pretty sad. Has to be. The fact that you treat others, although they look like characters, there's a real person behind each screen. Is that the way you treat people in real life? The way I see it is if you wouldn't say it in front of someone else's face, don't say it in game. If you wouldn't say that, because I know a lot of people in this game, they really wouldn't be saying some of the stuff they're saying. They get punched in the face. If your parents heard you saying it, you'd be thrown down a flight of stairs. So why do you wait and take your anger out on the world in a game that you think the people aren't real? Every person in this room is a real person. They matter. They have a life that matters. If we really want to get into it, the whole all life matters thing, if all life really matters, then why don't you start treating people like they matter? Let's talk about that. People are so quick to say they're a good person and then turn around and treat someone like trash. Huh. Isn't that something? The moment, like literally any time, every time you ask someone, what type of person are you? I'm a hard worker, I'm a good person. Oh, is that right? If only I could look at a backtrack. We all say it, we're all guilty of it. You've all said, oh yeah, I'm a good person, when in reality we're not. Not to mention the amount of lies that people spew in this game. Instead of just being honest about who they are. And I know VR is a place to escape and live a reality to where it's not close to your real life. But here's the thing. You should take pride in who you are outside of the game and in the game. That is a creator, someone who embraces their difference, someone who embraces their past, someone who embraces their present, someone who embraces the realistic part of life. Because I can tell you this, and newsflash, being a creator in this game, when you try to do something helpful and different, people don't like that. I know firsthand. I've had other bigger creators with millions of subs, thousands, come in here, harass some of you guys. Why? I'm a little club. I have no threat to anyone. And I'm proud to be one of the poorest creators here. Poor in the game. I don't make no tokens because I'm not here to do that. I'm here to try to just see if people connect on a different level. We'll try to make friendships, and that's it. I don't want anything because I see no valuable future in Rec Room as a career, to be fair. It's just not stable enough right now. But also when people played this game, their intention to come on this game was not to make money. was to play and make friends. So when did the narrative change that I'm going to play Rec Room to make money? As if Rec Room has barely any money to give. I mean, they're not making that much money. Let's be real. Maybe a couple of $1,000, yeah, sure. That's nice. In today's economy, that's grocery money. In today's economy, everything is expensive. You have no idea. And to the creators that are making money off it, I love to see it. However, you don't treat people right while you're a creator, and this goes in real life too. You don't treat people right when you're in a position of power, it will come back and get you. Oh, it will come back and get you. You have no idea. I've seen it happen thousands of times. I remember when I was younger and I used to work at this Best Buy, right? There was this one really mean supervisor. She was super duper mean. And this was when I was around this is way back when, so I was like 13, 14. Had a school paper that said I could work there, early work type of thing. And so, I'd work there. She was so mean to everyone. She was like, oh, I'm the manager. Well, I can tell you this and that. Well, one day she came into work when I wasn't even there.
Hi.
One day she came into work and she started being mean to people. They left her in that store by herself. They said, you know what? You're the manager. You can do this and that. So go ahead and do this and that through the aisles. Go ahead. You treat people wrong, it comes back to you. You'll see it. It may not come from the same person. It's going to come back. Oh, it's going to come back. And that's the thing about creation and the Rec Room idea of being a creator, is that people think that even in VR, there is no consequences for the way you treat your audience and the people that serve you and the people that are supporting you. And that's an issue seen everywhere. Even on YouTube, some creators on YouTube don't care about their subscribers, even though those subscribers are paying their bills. And we've gotten to the society of a world where if you get support from someone, you think you're owed it. So many creators think they're owed something. The people who support you don't owe you shit. You guys don't owe any creator anything. You give up your time, your energy, because you want to. You don't have to. And if more creators would just sit back, take that ego and brush it off, they'd realize that. But instead, they treat people bad. But it comes back.